Anyway, so yeah, with this 500 wallet now that we have the ability to hold more rupees, that's going to allow us to get a lot more. Actually, I need to warp, so hold on. It's going to allow us to get a lot more stuff done in the game, including side quests and like masks and stuff. So that is a huge advantage, and that is really one of the reasons why you need that wallet, so you can get all the masks. We're going to warp here to Zora Cape, because what I need to do is basically steal a song. Well, actually, no. We need to basically create a song as Macau, and then teach it to the band leader as Link, so that he can steal it from the rest of his bandmates and take all the credit for it. Which, it's funny because basically, when you're Link, normally you're helping people out in a good way, and this way we're kind of being assholes. So it's kind of funny. Personally, I think it's kind of funny because, yeah, Link is normally the good guy, and here he is totally being a douche by stealing somebody else's music and basically taking all the credit for it. Or having somebody else take all the credit for it. So, we gotta go talk to Evan, who is sharing a room with us, actually. We never pointed this out, but Macau actually has a room in here with Evan, so they're roommates, but he broke the ladder right here. As you can see, that used to be the ladder, because Macau's room is kind of like the loft up here. And if you go up to his area, he has a notebook here that you can actually read, kind of like in the other Zora rooms here. And if you read it as Macau, you can actually see what he says. So he says, today the Japas and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but he writes great riffs. Here's what I played. So basically you want to have these two riffs memorized. They're pretty easy. So today I had Lulu listen to my session with the Japas. She seemed to like it a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl after all. Today I had another jam session with the Japas. Evan was in a bad mood, because the two of us are writing songs on our own. Here's what I played. So, he's basically playing the same thing, just one note higher, starting the next note up each time. Evan called me over this morning. It was something about Lulu. He was in a real rush. I wonder what it could be. By the way, it seems my lucky color this week is green. Not 100% sure what that's for, but it might just hint at, the fact that he's Link or something like that. So now that we have the guitar riffs, or the two of them, we need to go see Japas here, who is the bass player, and we're going to have a little jam session with him after we talk to him. I'm not going to show this dialogue, or actually I'll show it. Macau! Where you been? I'm all like, hey, where's Macau? The concert's coming up soon. And now our band leader has pulled a vanishing act. Evan's all holed up in his room just writing songs. And to top it off, Lulu just stands out back staring at the sea like a dumb shit. She doesn't even respond when you talk to her. What a bitch. If you guys think it's just because Lulu's not interested in me, I'd understand, but I'm telling you, it looks like something's really wrong. Oh, don't toot your own whistle, my friend. Is there something you're trying to hide from me? Yeah, I'm screwing Lulu behind your back, sorry. I'm not running an inquiry or anything, but look, if we don't start rehearsing soon, we're not going to be ready for the concert, and we're going to suck. Yeah, well, we don't want to suck, so let's get a little rehearsal in, why don't we? Let's bust out the ocarina, and he asks us if we want to have a jam session. So we're supposed to follow his phrase that he wrote on guitar, and basically this is where we show off what we learned. So, A down, right, A. And that's the first phrase. So the next one is down, right, left, down. And you can kind of see how it goes together with his song here. And he's got it, so here we go. We're going to rock it all out together now. This is kind of a cool cutscene. Look, he's strumming in like freaking 16th notes, but he's playing like quarter notes. I'm so bad with identifying notes. Boom, 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 boom. I should have gotten my guitar out and like just played that right now. That would have been funny. Wow, I can't believe it's only 5 o'clock. It's crazy. Feels like it should be about 8. This day's very long for me. That's got a good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud he'd resent the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he'd even let the others try it out. What do you think we should do? So here is where I personally don't know what you would have to do unless you kind of read a guide or something. Like, I really have no idea how you're supposed to figure out what we need to actually do next. And basically what we need to do now is we have to go show Evan the song, but we can't be Macau because obviously he won't like the song then since we wrote it on our own. So from there, what you have to do is go talk to him as Link, and basically you have to play the song as Link. Now, this thing hung me up. Even with a guide, this hung me up for the longest time, because all I used to do was just play the 2 phrases of this, thinking, you know, that's all you need to do. But what you need to actually do to get this to actually work and cause the cutscene is you have to play the entire thing that the other band guy, Japas, was actually playing on bass. So you need to do the, I think it's, yeah, that part, and then you need to do the part that you played, and then you need to do the next part, which is that, and there you go. That causes the cutscene. So you have to play the entire song, even the part that you didn't originally play when you were having the jam session. So that's something you need to make note of if you're trying to do this on your own. I know some people might get stuck, so... Anyways, that song! It works, it works, it works! Oh, what, did he finally... Never mind. I was gonna make some perverted comment about that statement, but I'm gonna ignore it. Oh yeah, rockin'. This is kind of cool. Oh man, it sounded like he was getting into it too right at the end there. That sounded like some Elton John type of stuff. Not bad, that's a pretty good song I just made up. Oh you've got a good sense of melody. We'll play my new song at our next show. Take this and thanks. And we get a heart piece, which was the other heart piece that I was talking about. And then there is another one too. Wait, did that get us another container? You're not thinking I'm stealing your song, do you? Yeah. So basically, yeah, he's kind of stealing our song, and we're kind of letting him get away with it, but... He's also stealing it from Japas, if you think about it. How many... Oh, so we did just get another one. Alright, so we can get another heart piece. And I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Or at least try to in this episode. Because after this, I really am not 100% sure as to what I should do next. I kind of need to plan it out. So I think I'm just going to get this heart piece and be done with this episode. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to think, like, what other heart pieces can I get? Or masks or something like that. We do have to do the Andrew Cafe side quest again, and we're going to have to do the Romani Ranch one again, because there's like 2 outcomes for each of those, the cafe quest and the Romani Ranch one. There's 2 outcomes, and on my practice file I did an outcome differently from the Romani Ranch one that I did on here, which is why I have a bottle here, and in my practice file I don't have the bottle. I have something different instead, but I'm not going to spoil it. So I need rupees. Before I even go in here, I'm going to go ahead and grab some rupees, because I think I need about 20 or 30 to play this game for a heart piece. So let's just do the good old silver rupee in the town. And yeah, get going with that. As I'm doing this, I'm going to try to brainstorm what other things I can do. Although, honestly, I'm so clueless because I can't remember. We already played the island game. We already did that. I'm pretty sure we're done with, like, pretty much everything in the Great Bay area. I think we already got our heart pieces in the Snowhead area. We already did the Skulltilla houses, so those are done. I'm not sure what else we can do, honestly. Besides some side quests and progressing the plot, not sure what other heart pieces we can get. Well, aren't you a fit fellow? Wanna play? Oh, what type of playing we talking here, Bluehead? Like, I always hated how this girl is, like, she looks like she's trying to be so seductive, because she's just standing there, twitching her shoulders back and forth, like she's trying to shake her tits at me or something, and... I don't know, the fact that she likes Gorons, which don't even look human, so I would consider it, like, bestiality, is weird. It'd be like wanting to have sex with an alien. What would you consider that? Extraterrestrial sex. It wouldn't be bestiality, because they're not animals. But what would it be considered? Somebody will probably have an answer for that eventually. I'm sure in like 10 years, or not 10 years, but like 3 years, I'll have a response to that question in here somewhere. Alright. What do we got? Another heart piece. And we officially beat that game. And that's pretty much all we need to do here. Oh yeah, I did have fun. Won't you try again? God, Nintendo made her such a secret pervert, and then she moans at the end like we literally just got done having fun. Disgusting. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's move into the next area a little bit, which is this way. We've been in here before because we did some small stuff with the graves, but besides that, we didn't really go any further.